If you are a rocket science, you know for sure that rockets are definitely imperfect. You've seen the Falcon 9 fail, you've seen the Delta IV fail, you've seen a bunch of Delta rockets fail, but the most notable one was to fail in 1997. This is the story of the 1997 GPS-2R satellite explosion, or otherwise known as the Delta II Catastrophe. On January 17, 1997, McDonnell Douglas, now known as United Launch Alliance ULA, was preparing to launch their Delta II rocket, carrying a new kind of reconnaissance satellite, the GPS-2R, which was very advanced at the time for going into geostationary orbit. The vehicle it was launching on was a Delta 7000 series, otherwise known as the Delta II Heavy. The pad that this rocket was launching from was the historic Space Launch Complex 17A, which is historically known for flying old Delta rockets, even the Thor Delta. At approximately 12 UTC, the Delta II rolled out of the vehicle assembly building and headed to SLC 17A, where it was parked until its launch 1632 UTC. At exactly 1642 UTC, the rocket lifted off from our Earth.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. We have ignition and liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Station of the Air Force Delta II launch vehicle carrying the new GPS-2R satellite.
10 seconds after launch, disaster strikes.
We have had an anomaly. We just had an anomaly of the Delta II launch vehicle from Cape Canaveral Air Station.
After just leaving the Earth, the Delta II explodes, with the atomic force equivalent to 1,000 pounds of TNT after a solid rocket booster disintegrated. Thankfully, no one was injured, but debris hit everywhere across the launch pad and the local area. But now that begs the question, what caused this Delta II to explode compared to the other Delta IIs in operation? An investigation by Boeing determined that the carbon composite fairing that was protecting the solid rocket propellants of the second Gen 40 booster of the Delta II failed due to an unknown rise in pressure that caused it to leak, and then the propellant combusted with the Delta II's main engine, the RS-27. When it mixed with the RP-1, it caused it to disintegrate due to the cryogenic fuel mixing and combusting with the solid fuel. When you combust solid fuel and cryogenic fuels, that will equal an explosion due to the combustion of it. If you slow down the tape, you'll probably see it combust at just the right time, and you'll probably see a fire. But you'll have to slow it down really far in order to see it. At the end of the investigation, Boeing concluded that the failure of the Gen 40 booster was the cause of this accident. They put immediate blame on Alliant Tech Systems because of the poor design of it, the booster, and also the poor maintenance of it before it was built. However, there was also blame set at Boeing because they launched the Delta II, but it had poor maintenance records before it was built, and also the weather was not impressible and might have caused the Delta II to explode because of the RP-1 cryogenic fuels. But overall, this had two sides to it, the bad side for Alliant Tech Systems and the bad side for Boeing. So theoretically, no one won, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't care who did or not. We still lost the Delta II, which makes it sad for astronomers because the Delta II had a great safety record, no wrecks or anything. But overall, multiple issues caused this accident, and no one's known to blame but Alliant Tech and Boeing, or many more. But also, this was a great learning curve for Alliant Tech Systems, because this helped them learn how to redesign the Gen 46, which was already in development for ULA's upcoming Delta III. But also, we all know that the Delta III failed. Go watch Tim Dodd's video about that. The Delta II, however, continued to have a great service life, an additional 21 years in service, until more recent times, being replaced by the current Atlas V and the upcoming Vulcan rocket. It's been almost 23 years since this accident, but hopefully we don't see a fail of a Delta rocket ever again.